Halo, 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 halo. Saya ulang lagi. Hehe, selamat malam. Kembali
Malam.
dengan One Step Traveler. Saat ini saya ada di
Biasa.
Brazil dan mau berangkat.
Dan
Ah, kita tadi udah dapat clearance untuk take off sih sebenarnya. Mari kita take off. So, good morning from Brazil. Well, this is not really an actual timing, but I set the time for early in the morning so we can get the sunrise over the Rio Bay. Never been to Brazil in my whole life, so this is gonna be a first experience flying in simulators over the Rio Bay. So let me just line up and just gonna do a little bit setup for my channel so I can just share the link to all of my friends. So now we are lining up. Just put the parking brakes on and let's see how it goes. So if you can see, I'm in the right corner of the screen, and I would like to share it to a few of my colleagues that I'm flying right now. So if by any chance this come to your notifications, just don't forget to stop by if you have time and click subscribe, press like, and you can share it to your colleagues or family. Sometimes I do a lot of simulators flight just around the specific area, especially the one with the very nice, beautiful uh, area. So at the moment we're on the final, we're ready for takeoff. Let me just share it one more, and yeah, let's go.
let's go.
Parking brake is off. Put the flaps to 15, and here we go. And 60 takeoff. Gears up.
Look and
There you go.
see your left.
And on the left side, there's another icon just climbing, and we're gonna go straight out now. So I got my colleagues on the other side, on the left side. Let's see. There you go. If you can see it, he's also climbing with an icon. It's a black color one. I have the lime color. So now we're gonna climb to 1000 and see that I'm gonna turn to the right and see how it goes. So yeah, there you go. Oh my god, this place is amazing. place is beautiful. I wish I can go there in the real one. Unbelievable. Let's see how it goes. There you go. And you know what? I'm gonna go to the big cross on the mountains upstairs.
Bang, gue cabut dulu ya.
Okay,
Thank you.
alright.
Okay, see you next. See you later.
Bye bye. So my friend
Bye.
has just left. He left the simulators because got something to do now. So okay, here we go. Over the Rio. There you go.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. So he's leaving the simulator now. That's how it goes. See again. Ah, nice. That's really beautiful, isn't it? So there you go. So in the next few days, if you guys find this is an interesting flight, or you wanna me to fly another area, just let me know. And that was my call sign, Tiny. So there you go. Let's see if we can find the cross. Did you see that the Christ, the Redeemer? Let's see. There you go. This is how it looks from the cockpit. Let's see how's the cockpit looks like. So this is basically Icon A5, a two-seater aircraft with a design of a friendly use like a car, and there you go. Now you can see it. It's a high wing. Now we can see the cross. It's a bit windy, I believe, because we are around the mountains. Look at that, look at that. The aircraft was expecting, yeah, you have an updraft from here. You see the hill there? That's giving you a very strong wind. It's quite funny. Why is the Christ? It's look at that. It's covered by the scenery. That's not nice. So I'm just downloading a new scenery for Brazil, and I think the new scenery was on top of the huge statue. So as you can see now the aircraft is shaking because of the wind. That was really wrong. If you can see in the area, that's really packed with the building. I think the new scenery that I downloaded was affecting the default scenery from the Microsoft Flight Simulator. So that's why the statue was it's like, let me see again. The statue is covered by the hill. There you go. And so I just need to remove the scenery that I just loaded. Just keep it with the default scenery that it came with the Microsoft Flight Simulator, because I believe the new update's giving you a very nice scenery for Brazil, for Rio. So you don't need to put another scenery on top of it. And if you put it, it's become like this. And look at that. The scenery was make the statue is just very under the hill. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, it's very windy. Okay. Now, let's see. We can go down. That's the airport, the Santos Dumont, the one that we depart from. And then we also can see. So this is the Rio de Janeiro city. And we're gonna fly low past near the Metropolitan Cathedral. So again, if you like it, and thank you. You like it, just share it. That's the Metropolitan Cathedrals. So for all my Brazilian friend who's living in Rio, or I'm sure they have been to Rio. Do this place look exactly like the real one? And there you go. I go on top of the cathedral. I'm sure this is not allowed. But this is what you can do in the flight simulator. And this is from top to bottom, or from top to down. And wow, can you imagine that you're living in the huge city and you still have a lot of hills in the area, which is quite amazing, isn't it? It's quite beautiful. Because where I came from, I mean, I'm living in the flat area. I'm like my capital's Jakarta is a flat area, so in the middle of the city you only have the buildings as the tallest uh, area. But seeing this, oh my god, this is nice. This is amazing. And wow, as you can see that uh, you still have a lot of bay area. And you know that icon is the amphibia aircraft. So I can show it to you that we're gonna land in the water now. Let's slow down and let we try to land on the water quite close to that vessel there. Let's see how it goes. So we're gonna go for flaps 1. I mean flaps 15. Flaps 1. I feel like I'm flying a real aircraft, isn't it? And we need to slow down a bit. So I just cut the power because you need to go below 60. It's amazing. So it flaps flaps 30. There we go. Quite close to water. Just keep your nose up a little bit and let it just land it nicely. And there we go. The water's a little bit rough. That is how. The aircrafts land in the water. So welcome to see it, and I just try to land the aircraft in the water now, and I'm gonna show you guys for takeoff again, and then we try to land in Santos Dumont again. $60 and then pull up. There you go. You're climbing again. And that's how it goes. So I give you a flaps up. You know what? Let me just share my link to
Tiny 116 radar contact 2 miles north of Rio 500 feet. Clear through the Charlie airspace. Clear through the Charlie airspace, Tiny 116.
that's Santos Dumont Airport, and we're gonna land from the other side for runway 02 again. So now we're just gonna go a little bit sightseeing, and the Safari channel, thank you for saying cool. Well, if you come to join this channel, please subscribe it, click like, and if you want to share it, share it. Now I'm live, so you can leave your comment there, and then I just can answer you with my I cannot type it, but I can answer you directly. So this is how it looked like. Oh my god, that's beautiful. For my all of my Brazilian friend, maybe you can tell me what is this area called? It's just across the Santo Dumont airport. My god, I love this place. Honestly, man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Amazing. And I believe Rio is a very busy city, because look at that. That was nice, isn't it? And you have a long bridge connecting from the other side to this area. And let me go to this Galileo Antonio Jacobin International. Should we land there? Anyway, so this aircraft was created and made to friendly use by people who like to learn to fly. And from the website that I read about this aircraft, that I read that it's very easy to fly this aircraft, and they also have a parachute in case you have an engine failed for safe landing. And that's basically you can land everywhere as long as you have an open field. Even though maybe in this highway, should I do that? I mean, it's in this bridge, but if I do it, then it's against the law. But anyway, I'm gonna fly low. I'm not gonna land in the bridge. So I'm gonna land in the Galileo Antoni International Airport. Look at that. So I'm just gonna be next to it. Now, if you see it, why is the car is under the waters? But that's a default sceneries, or the default that Microsoft Flight Simulator will fix it, I believe, soon. So that's kind of normal. There you go. How about that? So some of the area you can go under the bridge to pass it, but I'm not sure about this one because if you see, even the car was just moving in the water. So, alright, let's go to Galileo and we land the aircraft there. And after that, I'm gonna go to the parking, and that's it. So we're gonna change our frequency to the nearest airport. So this is the nearest airport, and then request landing.
Freedom Tower Tiny 116 is 5 miles southeast, 300 feet with uniform to land. Tiny 116 Freedom Tower. QNH 30.0613, 42 at 12. Flight 3 in runway 33.
Okay, so they use the runway 33, so I'm gonna go for runway 33 because it's I'm in a final for runway 33, so it's a huge airport. I think this is the main airport, isn't it? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I acknowledge. I forgot to answer it. So now I already cleared land. That's the runway. And it says we have cleared to land for runway 33. So I'm just gonna, alright, maintain this. Oh gosh, this is beautiful. If you see that in the runway, there's to the left of the runway there is like a dash white, and then sometimes its turnings become red. That's the light that guiding you for visual landing. So now if you see there's 3 whites and 1 red, it's mean I'm a little bit high, so I should have 2 whites and 2 red. I'm still high, so I'm just gonna go down a little bit. There you go. That's showing that I'm on the glide now. Oh, I forgot, this is land, so I need my gear down. Okay, now I'm too low because it's showing 3 reds, so I need to pull up a little bit. And since I'm going down, okay, that's I'm on the back on the glide. And then I'm going already have a full flap, so let's see how it goes. Mine is reducing. I need to keep maintain my, okay, I'm coming high, a little bit high, going down. Okay, I'm back on glide, and I'm a little bit too fast, so I'm slowing down. There you go. I'm too low. Pull a bit. Pull a bit. You know what? Because I'm quite close to the runway. So, just gonna keep it like that. Okay. And go. Here we go. And touchdown. There you go. Welcome to Galileo Antonio International Airport. And
Tiny 116 exit, runway when able.
so I need to answer that, I believe. That okay, you want us to clear the runway when able. So I'm not familiar with the airport, so I'm just gonna get the first taxiway to the right, which is this one. So I'm gonna slow down. I'm still a little bit too fast. I'm going down to 10 knots. Now it's 11. So this is good. So,
Tiny 116 exit, runway when able.
alright, I will exit runway when able. So this is what I'm gonna do.
Tiny 116
Landing mana ni
contact
bang?
ground on 121
I'm in the
65.
Galileo Antonio International Airport.
121.65 for Tiny 116.
So now they want me to call ground. 12165, okay. And let me see, I want to taxi to the parking.
Galileo ground, Tiny 116 request taxi to parking. Tiny 116 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Echo Bravo.
Honestly, I don't know where to go.
Taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Echo Bravo Tiny 116.
Echo and Bravo. Where should I go? Where should I go? So, what can I do now? I just need to open my guidance. So, I put it off. Anyway, I'm not familiar with the area, so let me just go straight there. Alright, that's the, okay, that's for the airlines. So let me just go to the right. Probably, maybe that's the general aviation. Well, I'm not showing I'm a very good pilot, isn't it? Because I don't have my chart, I didn't do my briefing. Where should I go? So don't even follow what I'm doing now. This is just for fun. So anyway, where is it? I think, is it on the other side? Because I see a lot of car there. So anyway, I'm just gonna park around here. Oh, I think this is cargo area, and the general aviation is on the other side. Anyway, let's go park here. So this is the cargo bay area. Jeep. Parking brakes. All lights off. Go back inside the aircraft. Go down a bit. So put it off. There you go. Engine is shut. And so where am I? Galileo Antonio C. Jobin International Airport. Look at that. I believe, yeah, that's the general aviations. Okay. Well, let me go back to the aircraft. Thank you very much for a flight. Thank you very much for seeing. Once again, if you enjoy it, please click like, subscribe, and share it. And hi, thank you, Andro. Welcome. I just finished the flight, bro. So I hope you have the last part of the flight. Anyway, thank you for watching. And once again, One Step Traveler say thank you and see you again in another flight. Have a